Well, hey folks, how is everybody tonight? See, we got a few people in here. Grandma Roses, Bandana, good to see you. Retired and prepping. Brenda, who did I miss? I missed somebody. Oh, H-Top Music. H-Top Music was in here. So, Christy, how are you this evening? So, is everybody full of questions? Or is this kind of a quick and done tonight? I don't know. Retired and prepping. Where are you from? Tennessee. Oh, so are you going to be at the conference in May down there in Tennessee? Patera's Appalachian Homestead Conference. Yes, Cookville. Isn't it? Yes, it's Cookville.
Yeah, this year it is.
Yep. Went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee in April. Well, you should make a trip to Mississippi in March, Bandana. June.
Her husband's not retired yet.
Well, they could make a practice run. So we need some subject matter to talk about tonight. Oh, off work for spring break in April.
I told you he was a teacher. I'll just sit here and spin Kaylee's fidget spinner.
Yeah, Sherry's sitting over here with a fidget spinner.
Michael Gross. I've seen that before.
Ontario, Oregon. Nice to see you stopping in, Michael. So, does anybody have any questions or?
Before Jim Call has something.
Jim Call has something. Before we start.
So I have to hope that Heather finds a job.
Yeah, all kinds of not positive things today. But tomorrow's another day and the sun comes up, and you just make the best you can do every day of the week. So anyway, does anybody have anything they've been trying to do, having a problem with? maybe color grading, sound, voiceovers.
H-Top just said hi to you.
Oh, hi, H-Top. I think I said hi to him.
Yes, you did. I'm assuming it's a him. Maybe we shouldn't assume.
Maybe, yeah. Okay.
I like the music on their channel, though, that they...
H-Top, are you an M or an F? We don't know if you're male or female. That's kind of a generic name there, the H-Top. Aha! Nina, how you doing tonight? Oh, I got some news for you, Nina. I was looking out the side of the house over here. We have got some of your
unique brushes.
Unique brushes out here, templates. So
we'll bring you some.
We can bring you some when we see you down in Mississippi here in about a month. If you need some extras or something, you want to do another camper or maybe do a car or something.
Awesome.
And for those of you that don't know, Southern Arc Homestead is quite the artist. I mean, not only does she truly paint, but she also does campers in camouflage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a heck of a job. So you have to go check out her channel. She's got a couple videos on doing that, I think. I don't know. I lose track, but and Bandana, if you've got any extra elves laying around, we could use a couple for a week or two.
Yeah.
Mountain Mama, good evening.
We talked about her last night.
Yeah, were your ears burning? We was talking about you. Well, she's sitting right over here, but she says this is my show tonight. But I can show her.
I'm busy. Go away.
She says she's busy. Go away. There she is. She's around.
When Livestream automatically uploads as a video, I don't think I can copy it to Filmora to add clips without losing views. Any way around that? Like prevented it from uploading until I edit it.
You would still lose views, Bandana, because your live stream accumulates views as it's live. I mean, you could go in and make it immediately private. You could download it then, do whatever you want, but you're going to have to upload it as a new video, and views would then start up from that point. So whatever views you had during the live stream, which in many cases is 200, 300, 400 or more, you would lose those. You can't hear her.
Not talking.
She's not talking. She's being obstinate.
A mission.
On a mission.
Yeah, I'm trying to find something here.
Okay, well, since nobody has any good ideas what we should do, I guess we'll just see what we can conjure up here on our own. Let me snap my fingers and change the screen here. And I should have the Filmora program in front of you. A couple of different things. Let's see, what do we want to do? I don't even know what some of these are. You know what this is?
Looks like plants. I don't know.
Welcome back to...
Okay. No, we don't want to do that. That's somebody else's. Okay. Geez, I don't know where to go with this. What do you think? Clips I wanted to add were intro and outro. You have them on your live stream. All right. Are you... Where's the dang phone number? I'll get the phone number up in just a minute. Bandana, are you talking about the clips, like the little promo clip at the beginning of the live stream for our guest? Is that what you're referring to? Okay, this is exactly how I do it. I start the live stream out, and I will turn the sound down here and just as soon as I get it transferred over. Okay. This is what I start out with, which is a pre-configured scene that I use in my program that I upload. Then, what I do at 3 minutes till on our Monday Night Live shows is I simply bring another scene over, which is this one. What you're looking at is the video clip that I have a local copy of that I made for a promo. I'm just playing it through here, but this is also being recorded. Well, hi folks, Smudge here.
Well,
on
we have a last minute change. Out of Goshen is going to be our guest tonight.
on the live stream.
Because we didn't have a lot of time, I'm just going to cut down one of their clips, let them introduce
And
themselves.
this is of
and
course who
will
we
see
have
you
Monday
tonight.
night.
I'm Eric.
I'm Ashley.
This is our brand new channel called Out of Goshen.
So then,
First,
as
us.
soon as that is
We've been
over,
married for
18 years.
18 years. We have 6 amazing kids.
3 girls and 3 boys.
I put Cher on the screen just like she is now. And she goes, hello. And then sometimes I join her like this. And then she introduces our guest. And since we don't have a guest here tonight, this screen here is kind of blank. But this is where the guest would be. And we talk and we go through. And then, of course, we have to do this sometime during the live stream. She wanted to know how I got the beginnings and the endings on our live stream.
Oh, Susie?
Yes.
I have Nina's question here when you're ready.
Okay. So we do our trivia question. We go into the questions and, of course, get the answer and go back and so on and so forth. And then when we are done for the evening, I bring the finish page over like this. So those are all pre-configured scenes that I have here in the OBS broadcasting software.
And Dana says, I don't think I can do that in YouTube Live with my iPad. Probably only with OBS on my main computer, which can't be in my kitchen.
Well, I don't know why it can't be in your kitchen. But, yeah, you're going to need it on your main computer. Daniel, how are you doing this evening? Okay, Rusty Bell.
Nina has a question for you.
What is Nina's question?
She says, so, hey, smudges peoples. I have a question for tonight. I want to redo my intro. I want to have about 20 seconds of a screen with video snippets at each corner. I can't figure out how to get the videos inlaid into the corners and get the whole thing to play for only 20 seconds. I want them all silenced and choose my own music to play for that 20 seconds. Does that make sense at all?
Sure. So what you want to do is you want to do picture in picture. And let's just set something up here real quick. Let me find some. Okay, well, what is this? There we go. We can do it with this, especially since she wants to know. I got her picture on the screen here.
There we go.
Okay. So I'm going to consider this to be your primary screen. So you'll want that in your first line here. And I'm going to let's find another. Another video here that I can use. I have to clean this up. Okay, we'll use Cassie's here. Now if I bring Cassie's video down underneath the primary line, this will be a picture in a picture. You see it's full screen there right now. But I can take this and shrink it down. So I now have a video down in this corner. And the length is not important. Please keep that in mind. We'll bring the same video down underneath it, but this one I'm gonna, so it's in a different location. I'm gonna chop some off of it in the front. You can see it comes in full screen, but we're gonna put this one down in the other corner. So I now have a video in this corner and a video in this corner. And I can continue going. I'm not sure how far I can go, but I believe I can go at least 4 deep in this program. So as far as being silent, just to right click on the video and say mute. Mute. Mute them all. So now when these are playing, you actually have 3 videos going here at the same time, and you can add more. Now, this being a picture-to-picture scene, you can also dress that up some. Let's go into the advanced area and say we want to put a mask on the video. I don't want it to be the rectangular shape like it is there. I want it to be a star pattern. So we'll say okay. I now have a star pattern that I can change the size. And shape. But at this point, you can see we have a live video playing in a star, of a live video here in a rectangle. For this one, I can go into the advanced, and we'll make this one lopsided oval with scalloped edges. Did I do that right? There we go. And so now that's what this one is. Breakaway, that's correct. I guess I'm used to, and that's fine. If you want to use key shortcuts, absolutely go right ahead. And I do that without thinking pretty much all the time. And so I catch myself whenever I'm trying to teach someone, I'm going to give them the long way. I'm going to say, now you can go look and see where it is. So there's almost always multiple ways to do the same thing on a computer, either be it with using your keys, with a mouse.
Nina's asking, so how do you get it to stop at 20 seconds?
You get it to stop at 20 seconds? Well, here's the easy way. If you notice, right here is your clock, where I have the mouse. You should be able to see the mouse key over behind the chat there. So I'm going to run the program over to 20 seconds. Okay, that's 20 seconds, 21 frames. So I need to go backwards if you want it to be exactly 20 seconds. I'm just backing up frame at a time. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yeah, that's exactly 20 seconds. And I just cut everything at 20 seconds. I'll just delete them. I now have "20 seconds" of a clip. I'm not gonna ever argue anything about what Daryl Eve said or didn't say or anything like that. And I know that there's a lot of thoughts into, well, what's best. But the funny part about it is, you start looking at the top YouTubers, and I'm talking the top YouTubers. You throw all of that stuff out the window because it doesn't matter one iota. They do what they want to do. So they've got a following, they have an audience that likes them, and they do what they want to do.
And Anna's saying, can you make those corner vids spin into the frame and land where you want them?
Yes, you can. Let's work with this one here on the right, or at least wise to a degree. These are, again, we've gone into the editing on the picture-in-picture. So let's, this is to the right, to the left, up and down, to the left, moves to the top, zoom in. You wanted it to spin. Okay, let's see what we have here just by default. It brought it back pretty much to full size. That's just a matter of changing the size of the picture. So that just does almost a quarter rotation. Let's try this one. So all we have to do here to change the size is just work with the box that's in here. We'll squeeze her down and get it positioned. So I'm guessing maybe that's something. Does that at least wise give you a direction to go?
Nina said Mr. Miyagi is awesome. Bev.
Well, hi, Bev. How are you tonight? So that actually ended higher than what you probably would have wanted. It's going to be a matter of a little bit of trial and error. Again, Filmora can add a lot of effects. And since you asked about those, we'll just let's do this one. Okay, so that gives you an idea on how you can do that. And of course, you have all these effects to choose from. And shrink this up a little bit. As you can see, that's just sliding in from the left. Okay, Nina, is that pretty much what you wanted to know? Bev, how old of motor coaches? There's that one sitting just outside of Belleville down here that is a gym. But it's got to be a 50s or 60 model.
Oh, wow. Susie, I don't have to talk my husband into one. He wants one.
Look at the, okay, Daniel. So you're going to give me a hug, pass it on to Nina. All right. We're going to have to.
They're looking at the 2003, 2006.
Okay. We're going to have to do IHOP again, Daniel, one of these days.
I think that'd be great. That would be so awesome. Go on the road and meet people and do your live streams. Yeah. Pancakes.
Yep. Absolutely. Speaking of pancakes, I don't remember seeing you last night.
No, he wasn't. Somewhere there's a stink bug. I can hear it. Stupid.
Okay. Anybody have any other questions on how maybe you'd do some other things, special effects, the pictures in picture?
I'll tell you what, Bev, if we didn't have all these dogs, or if we could find somebody to take care of them, I'd almost want to go get a passport and take a trip into Canada. Visit a few folks.
Hey. Hi, Cassie.
Miss Cassie.
Well, it's still there.
Send the laptop back. Oh, I guess it is still there. You're right. $35. Jen, we're in Ohio. I'm used to cold winters.
Well,
Maybe not as cold as, real frigid, but guess he's getting a big head. Oh, there's some. I didn't even know 3B. I've never seen that. Ooh, -40. Yeah, but Bev, you only have 2 dogs. We have 5 big ones.
okay. 3B Farm and Homestead. I'm happy to see that you're speaking up for Filmora a little bit. We've got some people in the room here that we started doing this, and I don't recognize you, so. But we started doing this when YouTube took away their editor, and Filmora was the program that I kind of started out with way back when, and have continued to work with, and I just find it to be, for the money, pretty tough to beat. Now, it's not the end-all, be-all video editor, and I use other editors, but it's very simple, it's pretty quick, and it has a lot of features. The feature set's pretty good on it. Bev, thank you for stopping in. Bandana, thank you for stopping in. You have a good evening, and thank you for moderating on us for us here. Well, 3B Farm, it's like I say, its feature set is pretty good, and at this point in time, the biggest drawback I see with Filmora is if one uses multiple cameras for the same scene, if they want different shots coming in from different angles. There is no good way to do that with Filmora and have everything sync up. There's just not a good way to do it. You can use a clapboard and get pretty close, and then start fudging back and forth one frame at a time.
Okay, Grandma Rose, I'll go check it out. Jesus, Anthony's sitting on her lap just watching him as he drinks his milk.
What did we have? Will come in?
Yes. Trolls are us.
Oh. Idiots.
Yeah, that's another name for them.
Okay. Any other questions? We got some picture-in-picture stuff out of the way. And Nina's still in the room, isn't she?
Yes.
Okay, Nina, we put your original video on this top line as the master timeline in this particular format. I've moved the two 20-second clips off to the side. And because I've already edited this clip, I don't know where I found it. There it is. I'm going to take that back out. If you leave the top timeline blank, at that point, everything can be resizable, picture-in-picture. And just remember, the one on the bottom is the dominant picture. That's the one that will cover the page. The one on the top would be considered to be the background. So in this particular case, I have 4 different videos on the screen here. And just to see where they are, I can turn off each individual timeline. So you're looking at the bottom timeline now. I'll turn that off. I'll move up one, turn it off. The next one, I'll turn it off. And then, of course, this is the one that's on top. Now, because this is on top in the background, you probably don't want to cover that up completely. So let's increase its size. And now we'll go to the second one down. We'll turn it on so we can see what we have. We'll make that a little screenshot here. Now we'll bring this other one in, turn it on to see what we have. We'll put it over here. And the bottom one, again, we'll turn it on. So now we can put it up in this corner. So at this point we have 4 videos.
And you must send us an email if you will with your mailing address within 48 hours. You send that email to 2family homestead@gmail.com.
And let me go in and mute everything. That one is muted.
I can't put a phone up to a camera for anybody to see, can I?
It'll be backward on my camera.
It doesn't matter, it's just 3 children.
Yeah.
Here you can reach better than I can.
Oh. You want the camera here that I have?
It doesn't matter, just, you know.
Because that's... There. Is that what you want?
Well, yeah.
Here. Let's do it this way. All right, I guess we have a request here to show something here on the phone.
Let's see, it doesn't show all. Can't see Anthony in that one. There we go.
Okay, got to entertain the grandkids.
Probably playing euchre.
Okay, so now we have our 4 videos, all the sounds muted. And they're all played at the same time. And they're all
My baby's having a conference.
picture in picture. Now here's what you
That
cannot
looks
do.
cool.
Here's what you cannot do with picture in picture. You can't do transitions. Let me stop this and I'll try to show you what I mean here.
It was Sam up here again.
Okay, so on the I'm going to turn these off so it's easier to see. We have this picture, and I added a piece of the next one, so it'll just shift into that. It'll be a hard shift, because that's what we had on the other line. There's no way to put a transition in here. It will not allow it. Can't do a transition. You can't put a filter on those. Filters, transitions, overlays, they only work on the master timeline, the one on the top, not on picture-in-picture objects within Filmora. So if these were on the top line, it's not going to allow me to do that. Or if I can do it this way. Nope. I'll just throw it back out in front.
Do you like Jell-O? Not really. Okay, then I'll eat the rest of it.
On the master timeline, the one on top here, that's the only place you can throw your transitions in.
Build them out.
Goes from one to the other. That's also the only place you can add filters.
So, question number 1. How many?
Just mute that. But that's just what they call a light leak filter. That's given the colors coming across it, and you can add a couple on top of each other. I think I might have grabbed a shake filter here. I don't know. Yeah, I grabbed a shake filter where it shakes the screen around. That's me walking around with the iPhone trying to video. So we'll take it back out. We don't like that. Let's add some blue. So now we have two different filters on top of the original video, and you can see it's drastically changed it. We can also go into the original video, and we can, let's change the contrast, and we'll increase the saturation. Increase the brightness here a little bit. Pull the tint down.
Nina says she's so pretty and blue. Get it in tea. Okay.
Get rid of all this extra stuff here. So there's all kinds of crazy things you can do with it. It's whatever your mind can dream up. And of course, you can have these windows step in. They don't have to be at the same time at various times. So now we'll add another picture-in-picture. And we'll take one away and start another one. As we just did there. Now we'll add another one while we keep this one. And that's popped up over here in the diamond shape. And now we'll add more. Back up here. So it's whatever you can dream up. It's a longer process to do it in this fashion. But if you if you can visualize what you want to do, and the program doesn't allow you to do it because you violated one of its rules by trying to put a transition into a picture in picture, it won't let you do it. But if you know exactly what you want, you can take your two clips, put them on the main timeline, put your transition in, get it the way you want it to look, produce that as an MP4, and then take that entire file and put it back in as a picture-in-picture. And that way your transition is part of the file. So like I say, it's a workaround. It's painful maybe, but you can get it done. Well, anybody else got any questions? Something we can maybe answer here in a couple minutes for you. What's going on here?
Nothing.
Cassie, what's up? Well, no, we're not getting a Newfie. We're not getting a St. Bernard. We have enough dogs.
You're busy in your editing. Go back to your editing. O'clock.
Yep, I see that time is flying when you're having fun. I could put the phone line up if somebody has a question they want to call in, but
Nina says, Daryl, you need to concentrate on my question.
I thought I answered your question. You know, I thought you were taken care of. What did I forget?
Anthony heard my laugh, turned his attention back here and started yelling, Nana, Nana.
Okay. Well, we've been on for about an hour, and I think we helped out a couple people and a couple things here.
Yeah.
So, if there's no more questions.
A little bit more than a month, Nina.
Well, yeah, I guess we can advertise the spring gathering. Anybody that's in the chat here.
Well, it's not really spring. March is still winter.
Well, not for them. I mean, they're already planting potatoes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
So, spring gathering, Deep South Homestead. March
11th,
11th.
Wiggins, Mississippi.
If you'd like to meet us in person, we will be there.
I think Cassie got her first subscriber.
Ah. If you would like to meet Deep South Homestead, they will be there. Living on a Dime will be there. J&J Acres, Alderman Farms,
Southern Arc,
Southern Arc,
Backwoods Raised,
Backwoods Raised,
Florida Singularity,
um,
7D. In fact, 7D, Nina, I don't know, did you read in the Deep South Gathering page on Facebook today that 7D is coming, and if anybody wants any breads or those delicious tea cakes, to let her know, and she'll make them right before the few days before they get ready to leave to come to Mississippi, and everyone can just pay her once they get there. So I know you're not allowed to have bread, but
if you want some anyway.
if you want some, it's time to get it. Well then, Cassie, you need to start putting up some videos.
Brenda, thank you for...
Yeah, Brenda's coming to Mississippi too.
Yeah, and thank you for stopping in.
Thank you for stopping, Brenda. You take care.
I don't know if you want the insurance guy there. Do you want us to chase him off? I don't know what the story is. I mean, if you want us for an excuse, we can hang on for a little bit.
Cassie's channel is growing by leaps and bounds. Oh, Nina, the tea cakes that she makes are amazing. Plus, she makes jalapeno bread that Bee Lady will just drools over.
Charles, how you doing, Charles? Glad to see you stopping in. We had almost closed the door, and you just got your foot in.
Oh, June, I wish you could also. We had such a good time when we were there last fall. Especially when we cased the joint before we went to the meetup.
So, have you started your outside planting, Charles? I saw where Danny's already putting potatoes in the ground. I'd have to go out and shovel the snow here before we could put anything in the ground, and then the jackhammer to get through the ground.
Good Lord, isn't that the truth? Oh, June, there's going to be more this year. I mean, I think every channel wants to do some live streams. They want to do interviews. Don't they know we're the interview people?
Yeah, and just so everybody knows, the 12th, which is a Monday,
Right.
we will not be doing a Monday Night Live, March the 12th. We will be in transit somewhere between Wiggins, Mississippi, and the state of Ohio.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, if anybody needs any view time, put it down here, and I'll go and I'll run them tonight. Glad you got some good info there, Michael. Appreciate that.
yeah, if the single is good enough at the fairgrounds, we plan to be doing a special Sunday edition of Monday Night Live. And we're going to just kind of roll through some of the channels there. We'll get Dirt Patch Heaven, Living on a Dime, of course, Deep South Homestead, Alderman Farms,
Spicy and
Spicy
Nina,
and Nina and
Brenda, and you name them. We have,
and we
and
made.
it's not just channels. There's Facebook people
Oh
coming
yeah,
also.
there's going to be Facebook people
Yeah.
coming. There's
I'm running yours, Nina. In fact, I run yours every night. Yes, Mark. Yeah, I think we are leaving here Friday. I suggested Thursday and driving halfway, and then
And I don't have a problem with that.
getting up Friday morning, going the half, because 14 hours is a long drive.
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
If,
So
if
yes, we will be there on Saturday, Mark.
If we didn't have livestock to take care of, we could leave after Tuesday night.
That's true.
So thank you everybody for coming.
Nina, put your link up. Do you have your link handy? Here, I have your link handy. We're gonna get you. Gonna put Nina's link. If folks would take the time and open it in a new window and click on one of her playlists. I don't know if she has a playlist that has everything in it, so she can get some view time, so her hours can come up. Yes, Mark, you will see us Saturday afternoon, evening. Yes, you will. We're staying at the same place we did last year. Southern Arc, America's Best. They are still taking reservations for rooms. That's where we are staying. That's where Brenda is staying, because that's where we stayed last year. Very nice place.
Yeah, Cassie,
Cassie,
we will let you know.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. And
Nina, we did ours online. We didn't call them. We did ours online, so I don't know. Whichever way you want to do it. It was the America's Best in Wiggins, Mississippi. So, anybody else need any view time before we close on down here? I got Nina's running. I think there was another couple that were in that I checked, and I'm running theirs also.
well, thank you everybody for coming. And
Have a great evening, and
have it.
if we don't see you before, we'll see you next Monday at the next week. Is it Grandpa's place?
I believe it is.
The 12th. Next Monday is Grandpa's place. Sure is.
All right, folks. Have a great week. We'll see you next Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Take care.
Bye-bye.